Okay, I cleared basically every ad so that none would show up. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be reading every single Blox fruit on my short I made a couple hours ago. I said I'd make one. At the time of recording this, it's only a couple hours after making that comment. I might not post it until the next day. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make a lot of pre-made content, but I'm probably gonna upload this a couple hours after I made it. I'm using a tier list on Tier Maker, so I'm gonna be reading every single Blox fruit. So the first one we're starting off with, I'm gonna get straight to it. Barrier. Honestly, Barrier's so bad. Why does this even exist? It's too good for it. So I'm gonna make add a row below. I'm gonna put Barrier because it's really just that bad. I actually hate Barrier. The next fruit we have is Blizzard. Blizzard is actually okay. Great for PvP, not great for grinding. Bomb. I'll put it in mid because it has like one of the biggest AoE moves out of every Blox fruit. Buddha, obviously going in best of the best. Crazy for PvP, only if you're a spammer, and crazy for grinding. Blade. Blade's gonna go in wonderful because after the rework, if we're talking about after the rework, Blade is actually pretty OP. Great for grinding because it has M1s, and you can make some pretty good combos with it because basically all its moves are combo extenders. Control, I'm gonna put it in okay. Absolutely terrible for grinding, but it's decent for PvP. Now what I'm reading these, I'm reading all of these basically only off how good they are for grinding, but I'll factor in PvP too. I'm reading every fruit, by the way, pre-rework and not pre-rework. Dark, if we're talking about unawakened dark, I'm gonna put it in mid because it is great for PvP, especially if you're bounty hunting. However, it's not good for grinding. Diamond, so this after rework diamond is okay. It's actually the rework's pretty good. Instead of having a 25% damage reduction for physical moves, it now is 55%. Crazy new moves. Rework the M1, pretty good for Door is honestly a dumpster fire before it got reworked. Now people are saying I love the OG Door. There's also a really controversial opinion, but I never liked Door. Doe. Now I'm gonna be talking about unawakened Doe. Terrible for grinding, terrible for PvP. Why does this even exist? Keep in mind, I'm talking about pre-awakening, so it's not awakened yet. Old Dragon. I'm gonna put it in wonderful. Great for PvP, trash for grinding. Falcon. Okay, Flame. So for Flame, Flame's actually okay. Decent for grinding, not good for PvP unless you have it awakened, but Ghost. Ghost is actually pretty wonderful. I'm a big fan of Ghost. So while Ghost was so-called revived before they reworked it, I was stuck because it's just so trash to grind with. But after the rework, when it became Ghost, I used it some more. Really good. Grapefruit. Gravity. Honestly, pretty mid. I'm not a big fan of Gravity. But that doesn't make Gravity bad. Gravity's still decent. Universal ad, get out my face. Why am I just noticing that now? Ice. Ice is pretty wonderful. Great for grinding. Really good for C1. It's also good awakened if you're in C2. West Dragon. The best dragon. Best of the best. Definitely not great for grinding. Actually, it can be good for grinding if you're in C3. Because you got a lot of mastery, but great. Kilo, best of the best. Bring Kilo back. Kitsune, wonderful. Has M1s because any fruit with M1s realistically is great for grinding. So like gas and all that, perfect for grinding. Leopard, I'm gonna put in okay. It's absolutely terrible for grinding no matter what sea you're in. However, great for PvP. Light. Wonderful. Literally the fruit for C1 players. Love, wonderful. Now, the only reason why anyone would use this is to use this as a fly with the flamingo with your friends, but, that's the only reason I see people using love. Magma, mid. Good for PvP, not the best for grinding. Now, okay, this is a little controversial because you'll be like, but what about Magma Floor? Magma Floor isn't that good. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It's slow. Mammoth is gonna have to go in wonderful. Big fan of Mammoth. Great M1s. Not even terrible for grinding, honestly. It's pretty decent for grinding. Traffic cone, I'm not gonna count that, so because that's the admin, so I'm gonna put it in why does this even exist. Pain. Pain's gonna go in wonderful. Great after the rework. Paw. Gonna go right next to Pain. I don't have much to say about it. Falcon, dumpster fire. Falcon is a dumpster fire. A lot of people like it. I don't, so don't hound me about it. Portal, mid, because great for travel, great for PvP, terrible for grinding. Quake. Quake can go in mid because it's only really good for raids. I can't see anybody personally using PvP or grinding with Quake. Revive, I suffered from the Revive fruit for like a year, so I am never touching Revive again. Well, not like I can anyway, but I'll have to go. Oh, so I can't do that. You know what? Revive is so bad that it's even worse than Barrier in Falcon. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Delete that row. Revive is so much worse than those. Never. If you ever rolled Revive and never eat it, it's so bad. Rocket, mid, decent for grinding, trash for PvP. Rubber, why does this even exist? They haven't even released Gear 4, by the way, yet. Where is Gear 4? Rumble, not trash. Not my favorite, not trash. Okay. Sand, mid. I can't see anybody seriously using sand unless they're C1. Shadow. Shadow can go in a wonderful. Shadow is actually pretty good. Smoke. Smoke is gonna go in mid. Smoke was probably your first Logia, assuming. Spirit, I kind of hate Spirit users. This is an old Spirit, by the way. This is an old one. This can go in mid. Not a big fan of it. Keep in mind, I'm being generous with these ratings. Sound, okay. Actually, no, sound is pretty wonderful. I use sound for a little while. Literally, it just goes why this even exists. I hate Spider, and I hate Spider users. In fact, old one too. I don't care about the old one. Spike, dumpster fire. Nobody likes Spike. Same with Spin. New Spirit. Honestly, pretty wonderful. No bias, by the way. And the last three fruits. I don't know why Dragon East isn't there. Actually, I'm gonna count this as Dragon East so it can stay in wonderful. Spring, dumpster fire. T-Rex. T-Rex is pretty okay. Actually, it's super fun to use. Wonderful. Venom, terrible for grinding, which is, if we're counting PvP, it's best of the best. It's a really ugly fruit, by the way. I don't like its design, but it's gonna have to go in wonderful. So, I'm gonna quickly go over all the fruits I have. This is probably gonna be my longest video. For best of the best, we have Kilo, Dragon West, and Buddha. Wonderful. We have Blade, Venom, Dragon East, Ghost, Ice, Kitsune, Light, Love, Mammoth, Pain, Shadow, Spirit, Paw, Sound, and T-Rex. Okay. We have Blizzard, Control, Reworked Diamond, Unawakened Flame, Leopard, and Rumble for mid-looking, not gonna lie. We have Bomb, Sand, Smoke, Dark, Magma, Gravity, Portal, Rocket, Quake, and Old Spirit. Dumpster Fire, we have Old Door, what's it, Phoenix, Phoenix, I think it's called. Keep forgetting Spike, Spring, and Spin. Why does this even exist? Unawakened Doe. Keep in mind there's Unawakened Doe. Unawakened Doe, the admin thingy, Rubber, Spider, Old Spider, Vigor plus Falcon, Trash, and then Revive. I actually hate this. So this is my personal opinion on every Blox fruit. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe and like report the channel. Don't do that.